What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. I did a live about this. You can't be great on a bad team. And a lot of people don't realize that when it comes to black men in particular, you want black men to be great, exceedingly great on a bad team. On a team that would undermine his great deeds. You want a black man to be the hardest working guy on the laziest team and drag the team to the promised land. And he's not really great unless he can do that. This is why in my live stream I brought up the Randy Moss analogy, because Randy Moss was an all-time great until he got to Oakland and they thought he was washed up. The same thing they felt about Warren Sapp. He was an all-time great. And then when he went to Oakland, to the Raiders, he became washed up. But it was the culture at the time that was washed up, not the players. Somebody brought up Barry Sanders. Like, I get your point. I brought up Allen Iverson, Michael Vick, people who, Megatron, even Matthew Stafford, who just won a Super Bowl. It's hard to be great on a bad team because the team has no commitment to excellence. More important, the team has a commitment to being subpar or mediocre. So if you are in competition with another team, all they know to do is, they don't even have to stop you, because they might say you're great, but guess what? All we got to do is focus on these non-great, mediocre people, and they're going to pull you down. Using the crabs in a barrel mentality. You want brothers to be great on a bad team and, be a crab in a barrel and then get to the top of the barrel and have the whole barrel unite to pull them back down. And you only have two options. Either you allow all of the crabs in unison to pull you down, or you pull all of the crabs out because you want out that bad. And you might see at the top of that barrel, you might look up and see hundreds of different barrels, and there's hundreds of different crabs going through the exact same thing you're going through. So you can't even help another crab that's got to the top and is willing to, and is fighting for their lives, because guess what? If y'all come together, y'all going to wind up carrying 2 barrels worth of crabs, one apiece, in unison, if you can save each other. So it's hard to be great on a bad team because you overly extend yourself. You're tired. You get real tired when you're great on a bad team because, while other people are relaxing and they're doing it, just a little bit, and they're doing it halfway, and they're watching you, burn it at both ends of the candle, while they're just, man, this is wild, man. I can witness greatness every night just by sitting here. I got a front row ticket to your greatness because all I got to do is just be here, not do my job, and watch you do your job and my job and his job. And my God, you're great at it. Whew, I don't know how I'm getting paid for this. And if this goes wrong, guess who's to blame? The greatest person there. Not all of the people who purposely chose to be mediocre, but the greatest person there. Is their fault that all of the lazy people and the sorry people and the trash people don't actually want to put in the work or the effort or the production to keep it up. Like, being great on a bad team means you can't change a standard. Your standard may be great. You know, your standard may be top tier, but that's not who you're with. You might be outnumbered by mediocrity, and it becomes a drain and wears on you. And you giving your all around people who giving their minimum. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird because you can't be great on a bad team, but a bad team will sell tickets on your name. So, you know, everybody, hey man, show up and see this, the main attraction. You're going to see somebody put it all on the line for us doing absolutely nothing. And guess what? Man, we almost came close again for their Herculean efforts. And Herculean efforts, you know, if they're done by the same person over and over again, you go from being great on a bad team to John Henry. And nobody wants to die because of an experiment. You see what I'm saying? So I'm done. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch you on the next one. Peace.